Hey Jam Fam, let's take God at His word today. Today I'm going to talk about something that a lot of people have been banging their heads about. Is grace a license to sin? Because a lot of people think, the gospel of grace is here, I can do anything, God will forgive. No. That's why many people do not accept the gospel of grace, because they think it is the license to do whatever you want to do and you can easily get away with it. No. Today I will talk about how it is not a license to sin, but a license to the character development, a good personality, with scriptures from this New Testament, so you know and can establish yourself in this gospel and can go ahead with that sense of, okay, this is the gospel. This is not that will that's against God, but this is what God intends for us. So if you go to Titus chapter 2 from verse 11, it says that for the grace of God that bringeth salvation has appeared unto all men. So who appeared? Jesus appeared. So Jesus is grace who brings salvation, right? He is the way for salvation. He appeared unto all men, teaching us to deny ungodliness, worldly lusts, to help us live soberly and righteously. And what else does it say? And godly in this present world. A lot of people think, under grace people can't live godly, because they think, grace, you can do anything, you can easily get away with it, it's a license to do whatever you want. No. But if you see here, it's written that grace teaches us to deny ungodliness. Grace teaches us to deny the lusts of the world. Grace teaches us to whatever is not godly, grace helps us deny it. So do not in any way think that grace is like a bad thing. Grace is something that is not what God supports or God intends for the world. That's all wrong thinking, my friend. Do not go by the teachings of these people who say that grace is not the gospel, it's just prosperity gospel. No, that's all nonsense. That doesn't make sense at all. This is the gospel, because it brings us what? The strength, the courage, and not fear. And I've already spoken about it in my first episode. And even if you see a lot of testimonies that I read online, I spend some time reading, they said the only thing that could transform their character was not them trying hard, was not that few people who were taking drugs, who were taking alcohol or smoking cigarettes, they tried doing it, but the withdrawal pain was so hard they went back again to consuming all of that. But when they believed in the gospel of grace and started to confess that I am the righteousness of God, Jesus paid the price, this is the covenant of grace. When they start to believe in this unknowingly and involuntarily, everything changed within them. They didn't have to work hard, because they didn't rest in who they were, but in who Jesus is. And they rested in His obedience. And that's what I spoke about in last episode. That's why, my friend, I want you to go ahead strongly believing that grace is not a bad thing. It is a life transforming person, in fact, Jesus. So when you believe in grace, that means you're letting Jesus take over your situation. You're letting Jesus to intervene and change you. Because at the end of anything, all that we want is to respond like Jesus, be like Jesus, give like Jesus, love like Jesus. That's how I used to pray, that Lord, in anything, mold my character in such a way that I respond like Jesus, that when people see me, they see Jesus, because we are made in His image, and we have to let the manifestation of it come out. And for that, you have to let grace do the work. We can't be holy by our works. We can't impress God by our works. We cannot change our character by our efforts. We cannot. Grace is the way. Jesus is the way. That's why here it says that grace teaches you to deny all the bad things. And even in Romans 6:14 it says, for sin shall not have dominion over you, for you are not under law but under grace. If you meditate on this, it says, sin shall not have dominion over you. Why? Because you are not under law but under grace. That means when you are under grace, you are not under the reigning of, you're not a servant of law, you're not a servant of sin, but of righteousness. And that's why the Bible also says law is the knowledge of sin. Where there is law, there is an increase of sin automatically. Now that we are under this new covenant of grace, where law is no longer applicable, you can be sure that sin cannot have dominion over you. Because it's not us, our efforts, our works, but Jesus, His obedience, His finished work, or His payment. my advice to everybody who's watching this, that do not throw away the gospel of grace thinking, oh, it's bad, it's ungodly. This is godly, this is divine, this is what God wants us to grow in, my friend. So learn and establish yourself in the gospel of grace. This is your way to life transformation. This is your way to personality development. This is your way to character development. This is your way to get rid of all the bad things, bad stuff. Grace is the way. Jesus is the way. So my Jam fam, this is grace for you. God bless you.